Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5. In this episode, we are going to be doing the cut down process for the management review. So the way this is going to work is we're going to have stage 1.5, 1.75 and 2, and you have to get through all 3 stages to pass the level, as it were. So for 1.5, it's going to be a management review. We're generally going to we're going to go with the UK circuit admins. We're going to look at all past history, which has been recorded. They've done a fantastic job going through that, so much appreciated to them. And generally, as a rule of thumb, there's multiple gross misconducts within the last 2 years, where unfortunately that's not going to be right for Endpoint. I want to reiterate that anyone who doesn't make it through this stage for any of the reasons, we've looked through them all now. I'm recording this afterwards, and it's there's not anyone that will be barred from Endpoint forever. But generally, we're just going with the rule of 2 years for gross misconducts, and generally for toxicity bans, it's going to be recent ones. In terms of 1.75, it's going to be on an activity basis. So we're looking at your ESEA, your facets, how often you're playing in the hub, and all this kind of stuff. And generally, hub or clan, we don't necessarily mean everyone should have to pay for it and all this kind of stuff. So generally, activity and how dedicated you are to Counter-Strike within the last couple of months. We feel this is pretty important because, if you're really wanting to grind for an academy right now, you should be grinding for Counter-Strike right now as well. So I think that's fairly important. And then for the final stage, it's going to be based off your skill level. We feel like a lot of players might get through the first 2 stages, but they're not quite ready to just jump that level into the top. We're cutting this down from 86 to about 40, maybe just over 40, 42, 43. But we are obviously, there's a couple of players that have got everything set out for them. They're really on the right path. They just need to grind the game and generally improve over the next couple of years or next year or next 6 months or whatever it is. But you're on if you don't make it through this radar, and especially if you've got through the first 2 stages and everything, you're on the right path. You just need to improve a few aspects of your game, and that's obviously it. At the end of the day, we need 5 players that are good up and coming players who are obviously already got to a decent standard, because the level of competition is so high. So that's just the way it has to be. So you have to get through all 3 stages, and then once you do that, you're in stage 3. I mean, this isn't really, I'm going to be completely honest, this isn't the attitude we want in the team. Like, even it doesn't really matter who's doing what in the opposing side. They're saying it into global chat, they're being toxic, and this is recent. If you're a professional in this game, what you do is you just report it after the match. Yeah. Report it after the match, say this guy's doing this guy's doing that, and you just don't play them again if you can, possibly, or you just you go through the admins basically. But this is clearly just someone who's over exaggerating things or taking stuff too much to heart, and generally you'll find that if they're in a match, they're going to do the same when stuff doesn't start going their way. So
I remember this guy's application, to be honest. I think he's an IGL from stage 1. I haven't actually checked his ESEA. I'll just quickly check his ESEA in terms of see if he's got a ban on there from the past. I'm surprised he hasn't played the hub. No bans on the ESEA. This guy, basically, in the first application, I'll just remind you quickly, he was like an IGL, and he was talking quite in depth about how he'd be an IGL and stuff. So I quite liked him. So my reasoning, if he's not played the hub, it's fine. No report on ESEA, no ban, sorry. It's a yes from me, to be honest.
Yeah, guess through to 1.5 as we put it.
To 1.5.
Carbon, yeah, I remember this guy. Yeah.
Carbon guy, yeah, that's his username. Yeah, Carbon. I haven't actually checked his ESEA, so I'll check that now. No bans in 3 years on ESEA. No reports on the hub because he hasn't played it. Really nice guy. I played with him in the clan. Gets through to 1.5 for me. Literally no reports at all. I literally played with him 2 days ago. Really nice guy. And his video was really good as well. Owen Kyle Mustard. This is Summy. I think you and Rev have played with him, right? I've played with him a couple of times.
Yeah. Literally played against him the other day and smashed him. So is he meant against the academy if I beat him in a match? I'm not really sure about that.
No, that's it, Pete. It's an instant no. Right, I'll put it now, joking.
If you can't beat the manager in a match, I mean, I'm not sure you should be the
manager. Then the manager might as well take the spot in the process. No, I played with him a couple of times. Nice guy. Quite experienced player. His video was quite funny because he was doing it in his sister's room. I remember that. That was
he's got the
quite hilarious.
Lights going around everywhere.
What I like about this is he's had no, like, this is in terms of playing the hub, like old circuit to the revamp one. He's had no current bans, and he's played like 150 odd games.
Yeah, that's great.
He's had auto bans for like missing the queue, but that's nothing. Like that happens to everyone. But let me just check
inside info. This guy's had a shout out from Flames as well, so that's
Oh yeah, I remember that actually. Yeah.
So yeah, 3 to 1.5. Yeah, that's fine.
10 Lewis Coleman, no bans on record. Recently been playing the hub, so he hasn't played it previously. Zimzy the name, ESCA here. I remember this guy's application. I really liked it. Again, I think this guy was like he had an application where he went like showed clips and talked over them and stuff like that. Can't remember roughly, but yeah, I really liked his video. Just checked his ESCA, 17. No ban history on ESCA in 3 years. Recently started playing the hub, so it's a yes from me. Yep. Dean Sharrock, no bans on record. Heard some funny things about this guy. Like apparently, like some nice things. Sorry, not funny things. People were DMing me saying he's a really nice guy, really passionate about Team CS and stuff. So, and his video was really good. Checked his ESCA, no bans on record in 3 years. I think he plays the hub quite a lot as well. So, yes for Dean.
Yeah.
JC Kika. I played with this guy. I've known him for a while.
I played with him a couple times as well. Yeah,
he was a nice kid. He's not been banned on ESCA, and the only notes he's got from banning the UK circuit is intentional dodge. And I think he's been in the circuit
for
a long time. What's that?
When's the intentional dodge from?
I don't actually know. They haven't actually put a note here. It could be from.
Intentional dodge is not to stop your career, and I've actually I've played him a couple of times. He seems like a really I've played him once, twice, but he seems like a guy who's willing to help with like a util kind of sport kind of player.
Yeah, and I agree.
Seems to want to help all the time, which is not a bad thing.
I think he's been in the hub for a long time as well, so he gets a yes from me because
fine for me.
Yeah, play with him, nice guy. Richard Owen, only 4 games in Diamond, but 70 in PL. This is Richard Bob. I played with him quite a few times. Rev, you've played with him also. I don't know if you have.
I've played with him once as well. Yeah. Has he got any?
Yeah.
He hasn't got anything from MP, does he? You know.
Don't think so. He has got. He has got an ESCA, but I don't know why he's not supplied it. So I will have a look at that. Quick.
Okay, I was just trying to find it actually.
I think I've got it here. Yeah, I've got it. This is his link here. I can put it in there. So he hasn't had a ban on ESCA at all in 3 years. I'll put the link in there now.
That's fine. Yeah, he's played 64 games. So he's really keen actually in Pro League.
Yeah, he also played a ridiculous amount in the clan as well before the hub was announced. I played with him.
We had a few.
I think you had notes about him, Rev, saying like he was really helpful with like low level players and stuff, and just didn't.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know he doesn't mind playing with all sorts of skill levels, which is a good sign for someone who's got a good attitude. In terms of and actually trying to help them instead of being.
I've known him for a while, and from my perspective, I've never seen him be toxic once, even with around me.
It's weird. Like, you see these players in the clan like saying, "Oh, you're level 1, I'm not playing with you. Or level 4, or 10 only." And actually, it's a sign of someone's kind of with mental resistance in some ways of what they can put up with, what they can. Their general attitude to life and whatever. And I think actually it doesn't seem like a big thing to a lot of people, but it is actually a good thing.
No, it's a huge thing. And he's very helpful to those level players as well. Yeah.
I understand you don't have to play
other people your lowest skill.
I understand if you don't want to play, if you want to play a higher skill game, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But at the same time, it's you should never put someone down for being worse at a game than you. That's just stupid.
100%. So it's a yes for me. Richard Bob is the name.
Yeah, no, sure.
Joseph Demon, this is Dexy.
175 Diamond, 172 in PL as well.
It's loads.
On it.
Grinder. I didn't even know he played that many games.
Very nice for him in this one.
I'd be very surprised if he had any bans on ESCA. No bans on ESCA.
What's his name?
Dexy.
Oh, Joseph, yeah, got it.
Yeah, Joe Demon. I've known this guy for a long time. I literally in LANs, I used to always come up against him. At LANs, he's a nice kid. I've never heard a bad thing about him.
3, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a yes from me. I'm surprised, by the way, at the amount of games he's played. So, Joe, if you're watching this, that's ridiculous. I don't know whether this is an instant no or like we look through them, but a lot of them are intentional dodging and leaving. So, anti-comp gameplay from 2020. Intentional dodge.
That's literally New Year's Day 2020. So it's basically
there was a ban last night. Even we up on which won't even have made it onto the sheet.
I mean, this guy's got a lot of evidence
think
as well.
he
Gross
will
misconduct
intend,
as well
yeah.
from 2019. Misconduct from 2019. Smurfing.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at this as an instant no, right? Surely.
No, so yeah, no, fine.
Just no, it's just
Correct.
just smells trouble.
Oh, he also got a ban on the ESCA real quick for threatening in 2020.
Cool.
So yeah, so no. I actually know. I think I spoke to Defo quite a lot on Twitter DM, and I never thought for a million years he'd have this bans. And it's just it sucks to see, man, because you know what? I'm going to say this. I think he has good potential in CS. He played recently with the Horus guys in the Cash Cup, and I think they come second. And I think he played in that, and he played really well. And I've known him before then. He's always been like a very, very strong, skillful player. I'm so surprised by this, man. This is like, it's kind of disheartening, really, because if he didn't have this, he'd be a yes from me. And I think he could have made it quite far. Isk. I think we spoke about this the other day. I mean, he's playing with Vex now.
Yeah, Isk is just a no.
It's just a straight no from me.
So again to Isk, he's one of the most promising and up and coming players right now. I think even if you look at his stats on HLTV and everything, like he could be the next Muya, he could be whatever, but he needs to change his attitude if he ever wants to make it. I think
100%.
There is no way, even if he becomes a Smuya now, there's no way a tier 1 team is going to pick him up.
Nope.
With his attitude, there's literally no way. And if you want to get through Endpoint against that tier 1, it's not going to happen right now. So again, I'm not saying no forever. Give it a couple of years. But I've heard recent stuff as well, so it's not. It's definitely a no. I don't know why I said that. So okay, yeah.
Again, like Pete said, it's a shame because when you've got someone with so much talent, an opportunity like this could be huge for him.
I actually think his skill level is above what this academy is going to be. Right now, and I'm not even sure this is the right opportunity for him. I actually think he should be in a one of the second, third best teams in the UK right now. We're going to try and make an academy to get to that. But so he's technically above the academy in my eyes, but actually he wouldn't get into the academy main. Like he should be trying to push for the Endpoint main team in 6 months' time, or to a year's time or whatever. But he's not going to be. So that's the issue right now. Unless he changes his attitude big time.
I think currently he's playing with Vexed as well. But again, we'll see. We'll see in due time with Vexed if he's going to change his attitude or not. It's a shame. Again, like I agree with what you said. I think he's above the skill level. But the point is, we shouldn't even be looking at his application going, no. Like his attitude's got to change. So that's a no for him.
So I've gone through the list. There's a lot of simple yes and nos, but then there's a few which are I'm not quite sure on. So I think we just need to just go through some of those because so no, they haven't played in the hub, recently, past couple of weeks, but maybe I can see they've been playing something else. So can we just talk about those ones, or do we go through the list one by one? What do you want to do?
If it's a yes, they get through. If it's a no and we haven't got marks, we go through those. I think the yeses just get through straight away.
Yes, just go. I'm losing where we are now. It's Joseph Fawkes, right? We've got to go through him. God KU, yeah? Because we've already got him as no from Rev's previous thing, but we'll just.
Oh, I know, but I said he's been playing ECL, right? So this guy, they haven't played in the hub or in the clan, but they've been playing. I think they had other recent match history. I wanted to.
He's played 57 UK IC Diamond League games. This was from 2020, so
he's active.
He's active.
I'm changing this guy. Sorry, this is a yes. I just wanted to talk about it. Yeah, he's been grinding ECL.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Oh, my God, he has. Jesus Christ, he's played. Bro, he's played 718 matches in ECL.
Yeah.
And he's played 44 in the last 50 games. Yeah, 100% this guy. I just want to check his Steam real quick, though. Because I bet he's got like 100 hours or close to. No, I can't see. His hours on private bed. Right, yeah, he's through. Joseph, it's got KU. Yep. Cappy now.
Not in Endpoint Clan or Hub or anything, but he is not UK as well. So
yes, that's why. Yeah, I just mentioned that, not UK.
Seems very active. I'll face it, like very active.
Oh yeah, he's played quite a few games.
He's played, ECL. He's played Romanian Pro League as well. He's played in a lot of fucking tournaments on Face It. Jesus Christ.
Just put it as a yes then, yeah?
Yeah, yes for now. He's active. Just real quickly, underneath there, like while Rev suits into that, this Bish guy, just real quickly, I think he's a yes straight away. He's played nearly 300 games in Diamond League. He's in the clan. He's Steam. I can't see his hours on Steam, but he's basically played a shit ton of games, and he's played in the clan quite a lot because I remember playing with him. And in terms of pugs, let me see. He's played. Yeah, he's played on the 9th of Feb. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He played 9 games in one day. He plays an absolute shit ton. So should we chuck him through?
I just haven't put a yes or a no. He might just be missed out.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
for
same
Bish.
through. Yeah, same through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
While you're searching now, I was just going to chuck him a yes because it's a done given, right? He's
fine,
played a shit ton.
I'd left it blank there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's odd because you can't really go off his KD on like so many games, but clearly
Well, 400 games, 1.46 KD sounds kind of smurfy, but like it's just kind of weird. But
yeah, it's strange. He's definitely got the skill there, but that's why I'm saying I just wanted to. I don't know if he's got. Let me just quickly see if he's got an ESEA link. Like on, if I just search his name on ESEA, he must have. People that play it like who are high enough level to play and Face It must have an ESEA account. He literally doesn't, I don't think. Maybe Florty like this.
it doesn't link to any socials either.
No, it's a tough one, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys can help me on that one. I don't know what to say to him. He doesn't have an ESEA link. I like to always combine the two together. Like I like to see ESEA, I like to see Face It. But
I think that means like I honestly like you have to again imagine people that look. We're looking to do content here as well at the same time. So
Yeah.
if the guy's got he's not linked his ESEA, he's not linked any of his socials. We can't find him anywhere. What are we meant to do with that? Like
yeah, exactly.
If you're not, that's not trying to build a brand itself, which is part of this at the same time as well.
Turnip, don't need to look at his profile. Like I said, he's played with him quite a lot. Very, very a guy that the one reason I like him, and again, this is not brownie points, but obviously it goes to show that he's willing to. He's playing a lot. I played with him. As soon as I played with him, he messaged me asking for feedback and like what he could do to improve. And I really love that from a player. And I'm not saying that gains him points or anything like that, but obviously I see him play. His skill level's there. Very good support player, and it's not often you find someone that loves being a support player and can actually do a good level of shooting. So he's definitely a yes from me. I don't know who this guy is. He played with My Insanity in Advanced Season 35, which is really fucking good. Who did he play with? I don't know who this guy is, man.
He is currently 85th UK.
Yeah, he impressed me. I think I got him as a dark horse on my stage 1.
3.1k, he's played 4.4k matches. He's clearly active. I think I'll put him through, mate.
He's definitely through for sure. Yeah, no, I was just checking his ECA because I didn't know who he was because
he's followed. Okay, so he's followed by he's following UK circuit and everything, but he's followed by Flames and Jerome and stuff and.
I think he's a European. I think he lives in the UK, but he's European because he's when he played in Advance, he played with European players. But he's definitely impressed me, that guy.
Yeah,
one to watch. Yep. Sean Green, Aatrox. I already marked him as a yes. Like this guy, we don't need to go through him.
Yeah.
He's done given. Cool. He's one to watch. Matthew, I coached this guy. Like I coached Maelstrom when they needed help. He's a really nice dude. He's not one of the like strong, outgoing best players, but like he'll do anything willing for the team, and he was like very helpful in terms of like when it comes to team strats and stuff. He's played since season 29, so he's a very experienced player. But the only issue I found is like he stayed with like the same team for so long and didn't branch out, and he's finally branching out. And so he played with that TPO team. I don't know if you know who they are.
Yeah, but that's I do. Well, yeah, I knew the old TPO teams. Only Messi came from TPO, didn't he? So
yeah,
but that's not a bad thing. I see loyalty as a good thing. So I don't.
I do as well. That's that. But what I like about it is he was so loyal to one team. Like, if you look at his history, right, he's played with a team for 2 seasons, TPO for 3 seasons, Maelstrom, they folded, sadly, UK things. Now he's played with Buzzkill for 2 seasons. So he's showing loyalty.
Yeah,
He's
fine.
a yes from
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a yes
yeah.
from me, because again, I think I can mold that guy more. This one's a tough one, by the way. Very tough. So this guy, he's probably one of the most passionate guys we've got in this whole application process. Like, extremely passionate, extremely, like, again, I'm not trying to get sympathy. He's gone through quite a lot playing from like UK gold, but he's grinded from like level 5, I think it was, up to level 9.
But this is the point. Let's be brutally honest about it. He's setting himself up well. He's getting there, but he's not there. He's not there yet. So this is where, like, in the future, we're going to scout from the hub, and if he keeps improving like that, then sure. But like, he's not there yet.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite there yet. That's what I was about to say. But like, what I wanted to say was the fact that he's like gone through all that shit with people, you know, constantly getting on his back and whatever. To go from level 5 to 9 is really good, and he's grinding a lot. And like his video with the video, I think it was the one that retweeted, right, with where he's like shouting and stuff. Like, he screamed. I love that. He's a super passionate guy. But yeah,
put for
it's
no
a no
for
for
now.
now.